From the Tennessee Valley Weather Center, this is your afternoon weather update.
Hey, good afternoon, folks. Well, we have some good news in the forecast right now. That forecasted line of storms is actually off to the north and east just a little bit. Few storms popping up in southern Middle Tennessee at the moment, though, and I think this is what will develop over the next couple hours and give our next shot at rain here for this afternoon. I think later this evening is when the higher rain chances start to come. Here in Lawrenceburg, you can see those storms developing there just off to the north. That's what that is right there. Mostly clear, though, across much of the Tennessee Valley. It's 86 here right now. Check this dew point out at 73 degrees, wind out of the south and west at 10 miles an hour. Feels like the beach out there, to be honest with you. Pretty humid across the Tennessee Valley at the moment. Hopping across the state line, much of the same there as well. Quite a bit clearer there. There's not any storms popping up right now, but I think most of us will probably see one or two as we head over the next several hours. 88 in the Shoals at the moment with a dew point of 77 degrees. That's a humidity of 70%. So again, really particularly humid out there today. Plenty of energy for these storms to take advantage of across the area. Futurecast next 24 hours seems to have good handle on things. That's that line of storms you just saw there. That's moving off to the south and east. And if this is right, looks like some of these actually might push and propagate westward just a little bit through this afternoon and evening with a little bit more storm development there. Of course, we'll keep an eye on it, but behind it, looks like we're doing just fine. Lows tonight, probably bottoming out somewhere in the mid to upper 60s. And as we head through tomorrow, I'll be honest with you, we have a fine day to look forward to with highs hovering there near 90 as we head into our Monday with mostly clear skies, no rain in sight, with only a few patchy clouds as we head into the first day of our work week. Tuesday looking like much of the same. Indeed, as we head through the week, I think we're going to warm up just a little bit. But as for today, we need to watch those storms there. Level 3 out of 5 risk across most of the Tennessee Valley. I'll be honest with you, standard level 2 out of 5 risk extends a little bit further south and east into the Tennessee Valley. But most of our core counties here in southern Middle Tennessee and northwestern Alabama have that level 3 out of 5 risk. Now, what does that mean? Well, I think the main threats here will be damaging winds in excess of 60 miles an hour, maybe some larger hail in some of the more isolated, stronger storms, but we'll just have to keep an eye on it, see how this evolves. Could be further east, could be further west, could be right on top of us. So we'll just watch the trends over the next several hours and see what happens. And of course, the free Tennessee Valley Weather mobile app will warn you if anything happens, and you can join us live if any warnings are issued. So we'll just watch for today, see how this evolves. We'll be just fine. It's June. We expect these strong storms. Happens pretty much every year. Now, big picture forecast looking just fine, to be honest with you. There is some interesting news, though, starting to develop here in the extended term, and it's not necessarily inclement weather, at least in the traditional sense. We get pretty decent conditions through the work week, only a few very isolated summertime kind of pop-up storms. But it's going to be pretty hot. I think that's the new kind of trend developing here over the next week. We're really getting into the frying pan here pretty quickly over the next several days. Not much in the way of rain, only those few isolated showers. So that gives plenty of time for the local atmosphere to warm up and take full advantage of those clear conditions. Let me show you what I'm talking about here on the temperature trend here in just a few moments, because you're going to be surprised when you see those temperatures. They're pretty high coming up here over the next several days. As for tomorrow, doing just fine, near 90. Looks like rain might be lingering for the first half of the day, but behind it, we'll be fine. Clear skies, a few partly cloudy conditions for our Monday. Northwestern Alabama, yeah, much of the same there, hovering near 90. But that's not all. I think by the time we're heading through the rest of the week, we're going right through the 90s. Check this out. Lower to mid 90s as we head through midweek. Upper 90s near 100 by the end of the week. That's right, near 100 for the actual temperatures. And this is just the actual temperature. So you can imagine the heat indexes. Yeah, I think we're going to be seeing heat indexes pretty soon in the triple digits. So we'll have to keep an eye there on that. Looks like a decent week all in all. Rain chances starting to move out as we head through tomorrow. And then behind it, there's just those isolated kind of summertime scattered storms popping up and hitting and kind of going away in 30 minutes type of deal. But main story now after the rain and storms tonight, heat. Check that out. Midweek and beyond, we're getting those upper 90s into next weekend. And I'll be honest with you, wouldn't shock me. Start seeing some 100s pop up here as the forecasts evolve. Thanks for watching this forecast update. I'll leave you with this look at your 7-day forecast, and God bless.